Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
Breaking news alert, 12 Bison athletes have COVID-19 and have been removed from all their workouts. Now, this information came from NDSU just this morning. The university says over the past 2 to 3 weeks, they have tested 247 athletes and 13 came back positive, but one has since recovered. The university says they are conducting daily wellness checks. Also breaking news at noon, a Moorhead man is in jail after he allegedly spied on and took photos of a young girl and paid to rape another young girl. 46-year-old James Van Rayden faces 3 felony charges of patronizing a minor for commercial sexual activity, luring minors by computer, and promoting sexual performance by a minor. Court documents say Van Rayden responded to an ad on Craigslist looking for a tutor for a 10-year-old girl, which had actually been posted by West Fargo police. That's when Van Rayden admitted to liking bestiality in kids. The suspect told the man behind the Craigslist ad that he would like to, quote, deflower a 10-year-old. Documents say in other conversations, Van Rayden said he was spying on another young girl and sent multiple photos of the victim that he took through a hole in a door. Van Rayden then allegedly sent a video of him spying on the young girl and also admitted to taking a video of the young girl using the bathroom in previous months. New for you at noon, crews rushed to a Fargo mobile home after reports of a large fire. Firefighters went to the blaze around 8:25 this morning in the 600 block of San Juan Drive South. Smoke could be seen from miles away, but crews quickly took down the flames. A carport is now destroyed from the fire. One person was in the home during the fire, but no one was hurt. The cause is still unknown. Taking that live look outside on this Monday afternoon, right now looking pretty good out there. Sunshine, blue skies, but it is a first alert weather day. That means that's going to be a change in. Let's head on over to Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green for what we need to know in our Monday forecast.
Good afternoon. It is going to be changing. We're looking at conditions that are going to get more stormy as the day and night progress. So here's a look at the latest severe storm risk. You can see there's a large area of dark green here, and that's a marginal risk for some severe storms. What that means is that we've got the potential for 1 or 2 storms impacting us as we continue into the afternoon and evening hours that could produce some hail and damaging wind gusts. So that's the area where we're focused, but everybody has the potential for some rain and thunder as we head into tonight. And here we are looking at that line of rain and thunder. Stronger storms down into South Dakota, but there is some rain approaching our western viewing area in the Devil's Lake Basin. So that's going to be the place to first see it. And then continuing through the afternoon and evening, we'll see more of that development happen and those storms moving from west to east. Currently, though, we're in the 70s. It's pleasant out there. 75 degrees in Fargo, 74 in Grand Forks, currently at 70 in Foston and in Bemidji. Your hourly planner looking good right now as we're looking off to the northeast, but we will see more of those clouds and more chances for rain and thunder in Fargo and in other places too. Today's highs 70 to about 80 degrees depending on where you are. Some of us are seeing those clouds roll in a little sooner rather than later, and that will limit your temperature rise here for today in some of those places. But overall, ahead of the storms, it's looking like a pretty decent day. We're going to talk about what we can expect as we head in your forecast into the nighttime hours tonight, and then when that will move out too, coming up in just a few minutes.
Look forward to it. Thank you, Lisa. You could be the next owner of some Cold War North Dakota history. A missile site is going up for sale in Walsh County, North Dakota. The 50-acre property near Fairdale features 2 fences, a command bunker, and launch tubes. Piper auctioneers are selling the property on August 11th at 10 a.m. Now you can find more pictures of this unusual listing on the VNL News app. The FDA has issued an emergency use authorization for Quest Diagnostics to start pool testing for the coronavirus. The EUA was issued over the weekend and will allow samples from up to 4 people to be tested at once. If the pool tests negative, then everyone in that group would be cleared. If it tests positive, then that means at least one of the people in that pool may be infected, and everyone will need to be individually retested. Experts say this will allow for faster testing. The North Dakota Department of Health is reporting 107 new cases of COVID-19 in the state, as well as 1 new death linked to the illness. The latest victim is a woman in her 70s from Williams County with underlying health conditions. In total, there have now been 93 deaths linked to COVID-19 in the state. There are 814 active cases of the illness, and 4,219 are listed as recovered. The Minnesota Department of Health is reporting an issue with getting new numbers out, and we'll have them at Valley News Live at 5. The United States continues to see record-breaking numbers of new coronavirus infections. The number of confirmed cases in the country now stands at over 3.7 million. More than 140,000 of them are fatal. Laura Podesta reports from New York.
The coronavirus continues to spread rapidly in much of the southern U.S. 3 of the most populous states, California, Texas, and Florida, are among the hardest hit.
As they start to peak, we're seeing other epicenters of epidemic spread start to emerge. So you have to be very worried right now about Georgia, about Tennessee, about Missouri, about Kentucky.
Experts say testing remains a major problem. In some areas, the wait for results is taking a week or more.
Once a test is delayed more than 48 hours, it becomes not very useful for clinical decision making.
As cases surge in California, many are bracing for another lockdown.
It was a discouraging week because we just went backwards.
In Florida, at least 45 hospitals had no available beds in intensive care units as of Sunday afternoon, according to data from the state's Agency for Healthcare Administration.
I said 4 months ago, if we don't do this right, we're going to have to close down again. That's our worst nightmare, and we're going to have to do that in Florida.
State governments are turning to Washington for help. With Congress back in session today, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says the first order of business will be a new coronavirus relief package. The House has already approved a $3.5 trillion bill.
I would consider not signing it if we don't have a payroll tax cut.
President Trump says he also wants the measure to include liability protections for businesses. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
The Enhanced Federal Unemployment Benefit Program, which has been providing an extra $600 a week to out-of-work people, is set to expire at the end of the month. In our consumer alert this afternoon, Taco Bell is retiring several items from the menu. 11 items, including the grilled steak soft taco and the 7-layer burrito and Nacho Supreme. Taco Bell says the move is to clear space and create a more efficient experience. Some new additions will fill the void, including plant-based items. And KFC is trying to create the world's first lab-produced chicken nuggets as part of its Restaurant of the Future concept. The chain is working with a Russian 3D printing company to develop technology to print chicken meat using chicken cells and plant material. KFC will provide the firm with ingredients like breading and spices to achieve that signature KFC taste. Coming up here at noon, honoring lives lost, how one artist is remembering those who passed from COVID-19. But next, it's the First Alert Weather Day. That means things are a-changin'. Lisa Green will have a check of that forecast right after this.